If I
Okay,
can get my,
all
that'd
right.
be,
We are ready to begin. I'd like to call the September 2nd, 2020 meeting of the Board of Works to order, and will you rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for joining us this morning. Roll call, please.
Linda Gregory,
Present.
Ted Baker,
Present.
Jerry Wise.
present.
And for those of you who are watching and listening, Mr. Wise is absent, but he's on the phone with us, so. Okay, is there a motion for approval of the minutes
I
from
make
last
a
week?
motion to accept the minutes as presented.
I'll second.
Okay, any questions or comments on those minutes? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, moving on to Register of Claims. Mr. Conway, what do you have for us today?
Good morning, Trent Conway, City Controller. For this week, there's only one thing that I would like to bring to the board's attention, and that is on page 11, under the COVID grant fund. Working with Barnes and Thornburg and the IFA, we have gotten approval to purchase several police vehicles under this COVID grant fund.
Okay.
So what you see on this week's claims is we are purchasing two from American Chevrolet and two from Honda. So we got quotes from Ford, Honda, and Chevy, and we're gonna kind of spread it out between the three of them for that. And then the last invoice you see in that, the EMP Technical Group, that is some equipment to outfit those vehicles, and you'll see more invoices for that coming in previous week.
This is all out of the COVID grant.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And again, that's why it shows the negative
Correct.
balance, okay.
Correct.
Which page is that?
11,
I don't have a negative balance. I have 234.8s on it. Where are you? Oh, I see it. For negative
Yep.
Board of Works, negative 422, 769.05.
I thought we had some in that from last week. Is that, am I thinking of something else?
That's true.
Some
We did
expenses
have-
in it from last
Yeah,
week?
there was a 5,000
Yes.
and something.
Yeah, for the server upgrade.
But
yeah.
that's not reflected in the total.
What's the negative for?
That's the monies they have spent that will be reimbursed.
So you're looking at the police. So there's two different departments under
Okay.
the 150. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
So where does that reimbursement come from?
It will come from the state. We have to submit the form. I have around $400,000 ready to submit. I'm just going back and forth with Barnes and Thornburg on how we're submitting that and making sure that all of our forms are filled out correctly and that our descriptions are what they're looking for. So
Great.
Okay.
Good use of funds.
absolutely.
Hey, one question on page 10, Quad Med, Quad Med period. There's a whole bunch of Quad Meds, but the 2,895, but what are those?
Those are medical supplies. So that's QuadMed is our main supplier for our EMS vehicles, where we get our medical supplies.
Main supplier for what?
Our
Medical
EMS.
supplies for the EMS.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And EMS, are we positive on that with the income coming in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Baker, do you have any?
I have
Questions?
no comments or questions at this time.
Mr. Wise, do you have any further questions?
One last one. Thurston Pool on page 12. Thurston Pool 6368.
So that is a bill for chemicals for Tui Pool.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
That's all.
Can I make a motion to accept the,
Do I get to talk?
oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, actually, I don't have any questions this
I'm
week,
sorry.
but that's okay.
Then why do you even complain, Linda?
Just want to keep it honest.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
That's all right. So you are moving that we accept these claims. Jerry, are you going to second?
I second it.
Okay. Any further discussion or comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My apologies. to
That's
the-
all right, that's okay. Thank goodness I have the gavel in my hand and can control that.
Here, you can,
Yeah, theoretically.
that's right.
I have the figurative gavel. Mr. Chambers, you have a couple of handicap parking
Yeah, I'm
items
William
for
Chambers
us.
from City of Muncie, Street Department. I have one is Alvina Newton, 1924 West 10th. It's a renewal. Mm-hmm. I'd like for you to approve it. They're handicap parking signs. And Cynthia Benning at 1333 South Wolf. This will be a new one for us.
Okay,
We looked at it.
We'll deal with these separately. I assume
Okay.
there are no problems on the Newton one? Haven't been? Okay, any questions or comments from
Nope.
anyone?
Nope.
I would accept a motion.
I make a motion, we approve.
I would second it.
Okay, all those in favor of the renewal for the handicap space for Ms. Newton?
Aye.
Aye.
Uh,
Okay, and the second one? Tell us about
Oh,
it.
Cynthia Benning, I'm sorry.
This is on,
1333 South Wolf.
this is South
the-
Wolf.
It's a new
Anything
hand-
unusual about this, or anything
No.
you need to bring to our attention?
No, we actually went and looked at it. You can see she made a big diagram.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
interesting.
Yes.
Okay,
oh, yeah,
lots of good documentation for the files.
that's right.
We don't require that the applicant be here, is that correct?
No.
All right. Okay, I would entertain a motion.
So moved.
Make-
Jerry, do you want a second?
I second it.
Okay, any
Thank you.
further comment or discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Okey-doke. Thank you, sir. I don't see Ethan Browning here. Is someone here going to talk about that, Trent? Okay.
Yeah, Ethan couldn't be here this week, so I'm going to take this one. But if you guys feel the need to table it, to wait to speak to him, that is up to you. Dana Sikowski is a contracted employee out at the animal shelter. This is just a renewal of that contract. We did increase the pay just based off the work she's doing. Ethan will tell you how big of an impact she is making out there and how much help she does. So this contract is for $21,620. It's a 2-year contract. And basically, I mean, it's basically she's gonna be doing the same duties as she had been doing. It's just an
Which is what?
extension. So she does grant writing. So you'll see
Okay.
in the contract that she is awarded 5% of any grants that she receives as part of her compensation.
Is that in addition to the
Is in
21,000?
addition, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What's she do?
Grant writing.
Yep, she does.
Okay.
That's just part of what she does. She does a lot of placing and tracking of animals. I don't know the percentage. Ethan can tell you that, but she places a lot of the animals out there.
Okay.
So, and then she helps a lot with just any of the miscellaneous projects. She'll take animals to the vet if she needs to. But yeah,
All right.
she's vital to that organization.
I think we should be able to go ahead and act on that, even though we don't have the actual document agreement. If that's something that we need to ratify at a future meeting, we can do that, or we can just,
Oh, you guys don't have a copy of the?
we don't have anything on it.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
I would have brought copies.
Given that, should we postpone then?
Will it hinder her process or progress if we wait?
We've got it here.
I know, but I'd like to read it,
No,
Okay.
no.
So-
Ethan has suggested to move it to next week, and I said I would go ahead and present
Let's-
it, and you
let's
guys can
do that.
table it.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Thank
way
you.
we can all have copies of it.
Perfect.
Thank you, Brent.
Okay, Mr. King, you're up for the next 3 items.
Trent.
Maybe that way Ethan could be here as well.
Good morning, Brad King, Community Development.
Hi, Brent.
Hi.
Morning.
What are we doing first? Signs.
Neighborhood,
So we took in quotes from 3 sign companies in Muncie to do neighborhood signs with the Muncie Action Plan.
okay?
So we are putting 9 neighborhoods are getting 9 neighborhoods are getting 19 signs.
Okay.
And we would like to contract with Versatile Metal, who provide the most responsive, lowest bid at about $19,000.
Okay.
They're just doing fabrication. The street department's actually going to do our installation. And all the signs will be in the public right away, and they're all part of the wayfinding sign family that you've seen that mark, the Greenway, the parks, hospital this way, library that way.
So they're consistent
Yes,
design-wise. And is this coming from CDBG funding?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Do we have a dollar amount for that?
$19,000.
Oh, that's right, you said that, okay. Were they the low bidder?
Lowest and most responsive, yes.
Okay. Is there, we
I
have
think that
nothing
they've
in writing,
done all the park signs, actually. Not all the wayfan, but I think all the city park signs were actually done by this company.
okay. Again, we don't have documentation, oh, we do have, okay, thank you. Is there a motion to approve?
Yeah, I'd make a motion to accept this bid, or
I second it.
quote, excuse me.
Yeah. They
Is
were
there
close.
any other comment or question?
Oh, this is great.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, moving right along. Award of a contract for demolition at 1623 South Jefferson.
So we solicited quotes from about a dozen demolition contractors for the demolition of this property. It's actually owned by Habitat for Humanity. We're working in conjunction with them who'd like to expand the pocket park there on Jefferson in the South Central neighborhood. So we'd just like to help them by bringing down the house and getting the soils ready for the expansion of the park.
Okay,
It's a contract for Schroyer Brothers. It's about $6,500 with about 160 cubic yards of disposal.
are these bids you solicited rather than
These are quotes we
advertised for?
solicited, yes,
Okay,
yes. Because we expected the price to be far underneath the threshold, it was one property.
and it is in line with general estimates of the cost of the work?
Yes, we got multiple quotes, and they came in the lowest and most responsive, so
Okay,
I'm for sure it's a market value.
okay. Are there any other questions or comments? Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
I second it.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. And then the final one.
For this one, I would like to first introduce our community development specialist, Stephanie Hutchison. She started 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago.
It just seems like two, right?
She'll be handling our public services, and she'll be handling our management of Ball State work-study students that we have in the office. And that's what this contract is for, is with the Career Center, to have a student come in and help us just do general work in the office.
Okay. Is this a work-study kind of thing then, where they are getting credit, or is it just employment?
It's work-study employment.
Okay.
And these are getting out of CGBD funds, or where, how,
Yeah, we'll be paying that out of our grant fund, CDBG.
Out of admin funds?
Yep.
and then we have the contract here for that.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve?
I make the motion, we approve it.
And I would second it.
Okay. Any further comment or discussion? I think it's a welcome addition, an opportunity for a student to get some experience and for us to get good labor. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay.
Thank you.
That's it for new business. Is there anyone who wants to speak to us today? Okay, if that's the case, we are adjourned. Have a nice Labor Day. Stay safe. See you next week.